All right, so the Cleveland Browns have to trade Baker Mayfield. To where is the real question? Because I really think there's only two teams. It's either the Indianapolis Colts or the Seattle Seahawks. I think it should be the Colts. Because I think Baker Mayfield's slightly better than Jimmy Garoppolo, and I think the Colts, if they're trying to win, I think Baker gives them a better shot at winning than Jimmy does. Right? And honestly, Baker to the Seahawks doesn't make too much sense because the Seahawks don't feel like they're a team in position to win just yet. Even though the NFC is going to be horrible this year, really. I mean, there's like 3 real teams in the NFC, the Bucks, Rams, and maybe the Packers. But I really think Mayfield's got to go to the Colts. Now, the Browns' asking price for him is like absolutely nothing right now. They're asking for a day 2 pick for him, which is crazy, honestly. Because again, this guy was the #1 overall pick a couple years ago, and I know he hasn't played it lights out, but think about what the Browns were before Baker Mayfield. I mean, hell, they went 0-16, and they got Baker, and they made the playoffs one year. I mean, 2 years ago, they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers in the playoffs, and yeah, did they lose the Chiefs? Sure, but they were a blown call away from maybe winning that game in Kansas City. I know Mahomes got hurt in that game, but again, Mayfield wasn't horrible. So we're going to do the trades. Of course, Madden doesn't have the roster set, so we have to trade Wentz over to the Commanders, Conquistadors, Redskins, wherever the hell they are. Trade Wentz in a second for a second and a third from Washington. Obviously, that was the trade that was made in real life, so Madden allows us to make that trade. And then the Colts and Raiders made a deal, Rock Ya-Sin for Ngakoue. Now, they wouldn't allow me to do that trade straight up, so we're going to have to give Vegas a 3rd round pick, which kind of sucks, but the Colts really don't draft too many guys now because they just traded their entire draft salary basically for Wentz a couple years ago, and of course, they traded Wentz basically away for nothing. So there is the trade for Baker Mayfield. It's Stewart and a 3rd round pick for Baker. Honestly, in real life, it'll probably just be a 3rd for Baker Mayfield. But again, Madden wouldn't allow me just to do that, so we had to throw in a D tackle in there as well. Honestly, we're probably losing this trade, but Baker Mayfield, welcome to the Indianapolis Colts. Didn't really anticipate that at the beginning of the offseason, but there it is. Baker's on this Colts team, and there's talent, man. There's definitely talent on this team. We've got Jonathan Taylor with the Colts. You got Michael Pittman Jr., who I think very highly of at the wide receiver position. Of course, Jack Doyle did retire, but instead Mo Alley Cox should step into the starting role at tight end for Indianapolis this season because he just signed a 3-year extension with the Colts. And yeah, let's go into free agency. I mean, of course, a lot of these guys have been signed now in real life or on teams like Devontae Adams, of course, on the Raiders. Godwin's back on the Bucks. Gallup, I believe, is back in Dallas. But Will Fuller's a guy who hasn't signed anywhere just yet. And I think he'd be a guy that we can bring into Indy. Him and Michael Pittman in the receiving core, I don't think would be horrible. So we're going to bring in Fuller. And then we're going to try to bring in Teron Armstead. Armstead hasn't been picked up anywhere just yet. He's won big tackle prizes, honestly, in free agency in general. Going to try to bring him in. We have the top contract going right now for Armstead. And then also, we're going to look to improve at end. Could get Jadeveon Clowney, but no one's really going after Akeem Hicks because he's kind of 32 and old at this point in his career. But a 1-year, or actually a 2-year deal for Akeem Hicks should suffice. So we're going to bring Hicks in, 87 total points right there for him. Now we're looking at middle linebackers. Joe Schobert got released by the Pittsburgh Steelers after they recently just signed Miles Jack away from the Jacksonville Jaguars. So going to try to bring in Schobert to the team. He should be the backup to Bobby Okereke. And then at right outside linebacker, I mean, Anthony Barr's old, but 77 overall. He's probably the best available right now. I don't want to, I mean, we'll look at trades in a second, but I think Barr is going to be our guy right outside linebacker. Don't want to bring him to retirement home here in Indianapolis, but I mean, Stephon Gilmore, $17 million for 1 year. Him and Kenny Moore are going to be our guys at corner. I think we'll bring him in. And then you're going to look at the guys we signed. So we got Gilmore, DeCastro at right guard didn't show, Barr, Fuller. All right, we didn't get Armstead though, that sucks. We got Schobert though, at middle linebacker. So you're gonna look at the team right now. Again, some solid pieces on this offense and the defense. Again, I think the offense should be really good. Like, I think we're a receiver away from being an elite offense. And the defense, man, Gilmore, you got Moore. I don't know why Moore's playing safety right now, but we're moving back to the corner position. And then, of course, we're going to sign Akeem Hicks, going to sign Oren Burks, okay? And Russell Okung's going to be our new left tackle. Trying to get DK Metcalf, though. And will Metcalf get traded in real life? I don't know, because who knows what the Seahawks are trying to do this year. But Schobert, pay, and a first-round pick for DK Metcalf. Will that be enough for the Seattle Seahawks? It will. All right, welcome to the team, DK Metcalf, 89 overall. He progresses really well in this game. He's got X factor. The man's a monster, and I think giving up a first-round pick, especially one that's going to be in two years in the future, I think's worth it. Going to bring in DK Metcalf to the team. It should give Baker another option, because that's the plan with this team. Baker Mayfield's not the best quarterback. He's solid, but we're trying to surround him with as many weapons as possible. He's already got maybe the best running back in football right now in Jonathan Taylor. Going to bring in a guy in George Pickens now in the draft. We traded our first-round pick, obviously, in the Wentz trade a couple years ago, but Pickens from Georgia is a very solid threat in the second round, getting him. Really like that move. He's got star development. Going to get Josh Joby in the second round out of Alabama. He's a corner, but Still, the speed's pretty solid on him. I think he's got, what, 90-something speed. Welcome to the team, Josh Joby. And then we're going to bring in Mathis in the 4th. He's from Alabama as well. Not our best pick, but that's the plan with Baker Mayfield. He's not the most talented quarterback, definitely. But if we can surround this guy with as many options as possible, he's got DK to throw the ball to. He's got Pittman. He's got Pickens. He's got Mo Alley Cox. And for now, he's got Will Fuller as well. He's got our guy Jonathan Taylor out the backfield. So our run game is going to be solid as well. And we're trying to put a good defense around him as well. Julian Blackmon's going to be out to start the season. But we've got a good defense backing him up. And now we're going to add Josh Allen. Going to get rid of Nyheim Hines because that guy takes away too many fantasy points for Jonathan Taylor. As a Taylor fantasy owner this year, Nyheim Hines was terrible for me. But Fuller, Hines, and a 5th-round pick for Josh Allen. We're going to take that. Allen's on an expiring deal. We'll hope to bring him back in the offseason, but a good right outside linebacker to put in our defense. And also, Kareem Jackson's old, but we'll bring him in as well. So we're going to sit it halfway through the year. And how are we 3-4? Is this a joke? Like, we're 3-4. With this team, we're 3-4. Baker Mayfield's not playing horribly. 1,800 yards, 14 touchdowns, 3 picks. He's like middle of the pack in the league. He's like number 10. How are we 3-4? Indianapolis football. Okay. We're going to send to week 17. We're 9-6 now. All right. So going into this Eagles game, can we win, go to 10-6? We can't. We're 9-7. Season on the line, playing the Chiefs. You win and you're in. We're not playing the Jaguars at least here in week 18. And we're going to win. All right. So we're in the playoffs. We're taking on the Bengals, taking on Joe Burrow and the reigning AFC champions. We have to go to Paul Brown in Cincinnati. It's the 4-5 matchup. All right, Baker's taking on his old rivals here in the Bengals. It's going to be 7-7. Okay, now 9-7. How do we give up a safety? We're up 10-9. Okay, up 17-9, 17-16. Like that 22-17. Back at top. There we go. The Bengals score before the end of the half. That was 25-24. Now it's 32-25. Tie it up at 32. The Bengals get it back. They're up by 7. We tie it immediately back up. But the Bengals score again. Can we answer? We can't. Yeah. All right. So we added all those pieces to this team, and we're still a first-round exit. Now, it's better than missing the playoffs like last year, but damn. All right, Baker threw for 412 yards, 3 touchdowns, a pick. Wasn't horrible. JT with only 54 rushing yards, kind of sucks. Metcalf 135. Got Pickens 137. The Bengals going to win the Super Bowl. They beat the Panthers in the Super Bowl. How did the Panthers get there? All right, whatever. So the Bengals win the Super Bowl. We're gonna have to go to re-signing, and yeah, we got a lot of guys re-signing. Josh Allen, can we bring him back? He does not want to come back. Is he worth the tag? I don't know. 19 mil contract on the franchise tag might be a little rough, but we got to bring back Quentin Nelson. He keeps our line together. He keeps the offense together. He says he wants to play for a new team next year. $15 million on the tag. I think we got to bring him back on that. I don't think we really have a choice. DK Metcalf, got to bring him back. If we're just going to offer him the bag, all right, thankfully, DK, come back to the team. Yannick Ngakoue, I want to bring him back, but again, it's not the end of the world if we don't, but he will resign to the team on a 4-year deal. Bobby Okereke out of Stanford, really want to bring him back. He's coming back to the team. All right, welcome back, Okereke. And now Baker Mayfield. Oh my goodness, we're giving him that much money. Oh crap, all right, we just gave it to him. $111 million for Baker Mayfield. Hell, I guess he can keep using Lucas Oil for those damn State Farm ads. Welcome back, Baker. Rodrigo Blankenship's coming back. Kyrie Willis, we'll bring him back as well. Rest of the squad, maybe we'll try to bring back Ben. 2 mil, doesn't want to come back. All right. Yeah, Okung, we can get better in free agency. So the franchise tag, it's either going to Josh Allen or Quentin Nelson, or real quick, let's try to bring back Jamal Williams. Didn't show that I brought him back in, or brought him into the squad in the first place, but Williams is on the team. He'll be backing up, of course, JT for another season. Kareem Jackson. Okay, good. I didn't want you anyway. I don't know why I even offered him a deal. Okay, should we try to get Gilmore back? 89 overall. He's 32 years old. I think I'll pass. We're going to bring back Quentin Nelson, though, of course, in the franchise tag. I don't know why they have him starting at 2 positions right now, but there is our team to head into free agency. Damn, Anthony Barr is washed to hell. He's 75 overall, but the team's still not bad. We need to really get better, though, in this offseason. This is where it starts. So Rodgers and Pinter for Byron Murphy Jr., the former Washington Husky corner. He's an 82 overall. Taking him, of course, from Arizona. Really like him adding to that secondary with just more right now. And then we're going to trade again with the Seattle Seahawks. We're going to take Brooks. He's an 82 overall for 2 bums, really. Welcome to the team. Should really help out our linebacking core. And that really does allow us to go trade Anthony Barr, which there you have it. It's such a cap dumper here. Oren Burks and Anthony Barr for a 5th-round pick going to Chicago. Happy with that. Again, we're just trying to dump off those salaries. Really works right there. More trades. We're going to go get Darnell Savage for Kiki Cutie. I still know how to say that dude's name. And Damon Patton for Savage. He's an 81 overall free safety. Now, what do we do with Julian Blackmon? That's the thing. First, Kyrie Willis for Nate Davis, a right guard from the Tennessee Titans. Hate trading within the AFC South, but you gotta do what you gotta do. We gotta take 79 overall right guard who's got star development. So Willis is gone, and now that's what we're gonna do with Julian Blackmon, sending him over to the New England Patriots for Kyle Duggar. Duggar's really good as an 85 overall. He's got star development. For Blackmon, we'll take it. Now, it would be weird in the locker room with Duggar and Pittman, considering they had the fight last year on Saturday Night Football, but it's all right. It's Madden. They don't take that into account. So Duggar's joining the team, and now, I mean, tell me this team shouldn't win the Super Bowl. Cam Robinson's our left tackle. Okay, that's not the greatest, but man, this defense is solid. I mean, very good. I think we're one corner away, though. Like, Josh Joby's not bad. He's 71 overall. He's fast, but I think we need one more corner. But other than that, we look really good. Okariki's our middle linebacker. We still got Darius Leonard. We're going to go trade it for this guy right here. Sorry, I'm not going to try to pronounce his name. 75 overall from the Atlanta Falcons. We're just dumping off some cap. We give up a 5th round pick. That's cool and all. Now we're going to go trade for Travion Diggs. We don't have a 1st round pick. We have a 2nd and a 3rd. Just that guy we got from the Falcons. We're just going to trade all of our draft capital right now for Diggs. He's an X-Factor corner, of course. Is he a little overrated? Sure. But we don't want to draft anyone because we're trying to win right now. So we're going to do this. 87 overall, Travion Diggs. That's the corner we needed. Him, Moore, and Byron Murphy should be really elite in that secondary. And also, we're going to go get Jayon Brown from the Detroit Lions for a 3rd round pick. Again, I have no interest in making any draft picks. I don't have any interest in doing it. We're trying to win right now. So Brown's an 80 overall middle linebacker for a 3rd round pick. Thanks, Detroit. And then also, sticking with our philosophy of just not wanting to draft anybody, Kyle Pitts. Maybe one of the best tight ends in the league at this point. He's 91 overall, 2 1st round picks, and yeah, I'll throw in a 2nd as well. All right, there you go. We have no interest in picking anybody. That's what I'm going to do. Really trying to give Baker some weapons, because now, if Baker can't win with this team, he can't win with any team. That's how I see it. Because look at this, dude. If you can't win with this squad, my goodness. The line is elite. You got Pitts and Cox. You got, that didn't sound right. You got Pittman, Pickens, and TK Metcalf. The defense is so good. If this team doesn't win a Super Bowl, I have given up. All right, this is it. How are we 7-5? Oh, we're 7-6. Nice. That's awesome. The Jaguars are 11-2. So Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne are 11-2, but we're sitting here. We took Josh Allen from them. We're 7-6. Can we beat the damn Texans, though? I know Deshaun's still in the Texans in this version of things. We lose to Houston. So basically, we have to win out to make the playoffs now. We're 7-7. There's the playoff picture. We're not even in it. The Jaguars, the 2 seed. The Jaguars, with Urban Meyer still as their head coach. All right, we're playing the Chargers. You got to win here at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. Can Baker finally come through? And he will. We blow out the Chargers 34-7. Now you got to take down another playoff team here in the Patriots. We took Kyle Duggar from him. Can we win? We can. So here it is. We're 9-7. You got to go to NOLA, and you got to beat the Saints to make the playoffs. We're down 3-0. Can we put some points on the board? There we go. We're up 7-3. Can we add on? Can't. Okay, still 7-3. 7-6. Can we score? We're down 14-7. Come on now. We're gonna score a touchdown, all tied up at 14, 4th quarter. Oh, we get another one. We're up 21-14. That should be your game. All right, the Colts win. Barely, just barely though. The Colts gonna go to New Orleans. They win the final 3 games of the regular season, and they put themselves back in the playoffs. So Baker gets it done, and here you go. There's the playoff picture. We're the 6th seed. We're taking on the Jaguars. All right, perfect. Because we're what, a 90 overall? The Jaguars are a 79? They're a 79 overall. We're at 90. No chance in hell we lose this game. This team is built to win right now. The Jaguars aren't. I don't know how the Jaguars are here. We're a 90 overall team. All right, if we don't win, I'll tell you exactly what the problem with this team is, but I won't say it because I think we're going to win this game. How are we down 14-0? Okay, 10-14, we're back in it. Can we take the lead? We can't. Jaguars go up by 7. All right, we cut it to 4, back to 7. 14, great. We can't score. Is this a joke, dude? Like, how are we getting, okay. 27-13 is your final. The Jacksonville Jaguars, who are 11 overall points lower than us, beat us in the first round of the playoffs. So we've had 2 seasons with this Baker Mayfield-led Colts team, and we've lost in the first round both times. We haven't even won the division yet. And there's a big problem. The Cowboys win the Super Bowl, which is hella unrealistic, but we have one big problem. Everyone's a free agent. So we can't even bring anybody back. So honestly, I just said, screw it. We're sitting straight to the next season's playoffs. I try to bring back as many guys as possible, but I don't think we got Pittman anymore. We don't got a lot of these guys in this team have left in free agency just because we don't have the money, because we're paying Baker Mayfield like $30 million a year to sink it up at quarterback. All right, we're in the playoffs. We're taking on the Ravens. I'm not even going to jump in the game. Let's just see who wins. But I'll tell you what the problem is. It's Baker Mayfield. Like, honestly, If I went and traded for like Mac Jones or Zach Wilson, we'd probably be in the Super Bowl. I think it's Baker. And like that's no fault of his own in real life, obviously. But in the game, I just don't think Baker plays all that well. 4,000 yards this season, 31 touchdowns, 13 picks. Not a horrible year, but I mean, come on. All the weapons he's got in this offense, and still this season, like we lost Pittman, we still got George Pickens, we still got DK, we still got Pitts, you still got Mo Alley Cox, you got Jonathan Taylor. I think Jamal Williams is still here as well. I mean, come on. This team has got to win. But we're 9-8, taking on the Ravens. We won the division. Can we beat Baltimore? The question is, or the answer is no. We lose 35-33. All right, it's enough of this. We did 3 seasons. I just don't think it's possible. I don't think a Baker Mayfield-led team is able to win the Super Bowl in Madden. We tried 3 seasons. We were first-round exits every single year. There he is, Baker Mayfield. Maybe he should go to Seattle. And maybe the Colts should just go get Jimmy G. Is Jimmy G a born winner? Yeah, I don't think so. But that was sure disappointing. So, folks, thank y'all for watching a Madden rebuild here on the channel, of course, with the Indianapolis Colts, led by Baker Mayfield. We'll even be on the Colts, I would think, but maybe he ends up in Seattle. I don't know. But if you want to see more rebuilds here on the channel, there's a lot of other teams we could do. We could do Mitch Trubisky on the Steelers. We could do the Davis Mills-led Texans. We could do, like, of course, Deshaun on the Browns. All those big moves being made in the offseason. You got Brady back on the Bucks. Russ in Denver, Kenny Pickett, and Malik Willis on their new teams. Who knows? But, folks, thank y'all for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Thank y'all for watching. And Mamba, forever.